Hello, dear students, and a warm welcome. Today we shall study English for Standard 7. We shall proceed towards second unit, subunit 2.1. It is a poetry titled From a Railway Carriage, written by R.L. Stevenson. Dear students, before turning to the poem, we shall get acquainted with the writer Robert Louis Stevenson, born in 1850 and died in 1894. He was a Scottish writer. He is well known for his works like Treasure Island. Now, let's move toward the introduction of the poem. Who doesn't love traveling? Everyone loves it, as it is a great source of happiness. There are different means of traveling, but traveling by train is fascinating. Train moves on land with many passengers and load. As it carries passengers, it has compartments. They are known as carriages. These carriages have windows and the poet enjoys the view through it. He finds it very thrilling and shares his first railway journey. So let's enjoy this lovely poem. Unit 2 2.1 From a Railway Carriage by R.L. Stevenson. Faster than ferries, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches. The poet is amazed by the speed of the train that even surpasses fairies and witches. Fairies means imaginary being of human, especially female, having magical powers. And witches means women having evil magical powers. He observes bridges and houses, hedges and ditches. Hedges means small bushy plants very close to each other. Ditches means channel for water to pass through. And charging along like troops in a battle, all through the meadows, the horses and cattle. Here the poet compares the railway carriage as if it is marching like troops in a battle. Now here troop means collective noun used for soldiers and battle means fight between two armies. He also observes the meadows with horses and cattle. Meadows means green grassy land. All of the sides of hill and the plain fly as thick as driving rain. In the second stanza, the poet describes the sides of hill and the plain. He compares them as if moving like showers of rain very quickly, as if driving like rain. And ever again, in the wink of an eye, painted stations whistle by. Here the poet finds all the sights as if moving away like the wink of an eye. It means they are moving very quickly. Wink means quick open and close of eyes. The poet finds the painted stations which the train whistles by. Here is a child who clambers and scrambles all by himself and gathering brambles. Here the poet describes about a child now who clambers and scrambles. Now clambers means climb up or down not very easily. Scramble means walking or moving with difficulty, taking help of hands and feet. With all his efforts, he is collecting brambles. Now, bramble means wild thorny bush that has berries. Here is a tramp who stands and gazes, and there is the green for stringing the daisies. In these lines, the poet talks about a tramp. Now, tramp means the one who has no home or job and moves from one place to another. He is standing and gazing. Now, gazing means he is looking steadily. At the other place, the poet finds beautiful daisies. Here is a cart run away in the road, lumping along with man and load. Next, the poet comes across a cart on the road. The cart is moving awkwardly due to heavy load. And here is a mill, and there is a river, each a glimpse and gone forever. Lastly, the poet notices a mill and a river. He finds the view to be partial. He finds these scenes to be momentary and disappear in a very short time. Thus, we end with the poem. Thank you.